Okay, hello again. This is Hنادي البيطار from Hisas Online. We're going to continue doing Kangaroo exam 2021. How can we discuss a critical questions? How can we solve them in an easy way? How to think about them? This is level 4 for 7th and 8th graders. We're going to continue question 16 because last time we stopped on question 15. Okay, let's read the question first. This question says, 5 squares are positioned as shown, as you see. The small square indicated has area of one square unit. Okay, what's the value of h? Okay, guys, for this question, you have to think out of the box. As you see, h is not a whole side in any square, so we cannot use the area of this square in order to figure out the others. So what shall we do? We shall go back to our background about the squares. Any area of any square is a side squares or length times width. Tamam. So this one comes from 1 times 1, as you know. That gives me an indication that this part is 1 and this part is 1 centimeter or 1 decimeter or kilometer, whatever the unit is. Okay. Let's call this A, this side. I don't know how much it is. I will call it A. In this case, okay, we will call it A plus 1. That's cool because they are together makes this part. In the down place, this side is A plus 1 plus 1, so it is A plus 2. But this one as well is A plus 2 plus 1, so it is A plus 3. I will use all what I have got now in order to find h. If we think about h is the whole stuff down minus what? Minus this and this, right? Right. Let's do that as an equation here. Okay. I will say h equals a plus 2 plus a plus 3 minus the top part, which is a minus a plus 1. I will distribute the negative sign here, guys. Please pay attention to this point. You have to distribute the negative sign to the brackets, so you will get a new equation. This is a plus 2 plus a plus 3 minus a minus 1, right? Good job. Let's see how can we deal with this. So this is a positive a and this is a negative a, so they cancel each other. And also here we have a negative a and a positive a, so all a's are gone with the wind. And now 2 plus 3 is 5 minus 1 equals to 4. So that means h equals 4. You will choose option C. Good. Let's move on. We still have 4 points problems, guys. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Let's read the question. In a quiz, there are 20 multiple choice questions. Each correct answer scores 7 points. Each wrong answer scores negative 4 points. And each question left blank scores 0 points. Omar took the quiz and scored 100 points. How many questions he leave blank? So this is my point to find. Think about the question, guys. If you answer correct, you got 7 points. But if you answer wrong, you don't miss the 7. No, you just miss 4 points. So it's negative 4. And the blank question is 0 points. So we're going to write an equations and use simultaneous equation, which is something you have to be familiar with in your level, age level. Okay. Let's assume that the correct question will be represented by x and the wrong question will be represented by y and the blank question will be represented by z. Good job. Now I should know that x plus y plus z, all type of these questions equals 20, right? So I have to have 20 questions in all. Wherever, if you ever answer it correct or wrong, or you leave it blank, in total you have to have 20 questions. That's cool. He got 100 points, guys. For 100 points, to get 100 points, so no choice to have z or the blank question to be added to your equation, because it's aslan doesn't give you anything. It's a 0 point. So for him, he got number of x question, which is correct, and number of y questions, I don't know. Each one is 7, give you 7 scores. So, and this is -4 y, and that makes it 100. Good job. Let's think about multiples of 7 to go more, to jump of 100 in order to subtract 4 from it at least to have 100. So if you go with the multiples of 7, you will reach 7 times 15, which is 105. I guess it doesn't work because if you minus 5 minus 4, let's assume it is one wrong question, so you will reach 101. So this is a wrong option. So let's go over more. Let's say it is 7 times 16 question. Let's assume he got 16 correct questions. So that gives you 112, which is a good option. Okay, in this case, we will write 7 times 16, or let's write the answer directly in order to have it fast. Okay, so this is 112 minus 4y equals 100. Good job. Let's switch between these both to have the equation like this. 112 minus 100 equals 4y. That is 12 equals to 4y divided by 4 divided by 4. That means y equals 3. Good. Now I know how many wrong questions he got, which is 3 wrong questions, and how many correct questions he got, which is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19, so we still have one wrong question, or sorry, one blank question he missed. So my answer is B. Good. Okay. Let's have this question and think about it. It is really a nice question. It's something related to geometry and algebra together. Let's think about it. A rectangular stripe of paper of dimensions is 4 times 13. So the width is 4 and the length is 13, flooded as shown. So they flood this paper. The diagram, okay, in the diagram, 2 rectangles are formed with the area P and Q, where P equals 2Q. So I have informations here. Okay. So this is double of the Q. Good. Let's write down the information we have in this diagram. We know this is 4 and we know this is 4, right? And as well, this part is 4 as well, right? Since this is a rectangle. Good. I don't know x, and this is what I should figure out. Let's write an equations to connect everything together. As you see, x plus the 4 plus this part, which we call it CD, should equal to 13, right? Okay, so let's write this equation here. So it's x plus 4 plus this part, CD, equals to 13. That's really good. Let's write the CD part in the term of x. Let's subtract 4 both ways. So we have x plus CD equals to 9. CD equals x minus 9. Okay, I will use this to substitute it in the other equation. Let's think about the way we can get to have the area of any rectangle. Okay, let's think about the Q. Q is equal to 4 times the CD. But I won't write CD. I will write it as a term of x. So it is x minus, it's 9 minus x. Okay, guys, we got it here. Okay, شفتوا, please pay attention to these type of mistakes that you can make it by rush. Do it by rush. So it's 9 minus x. Good job. So again, it's 4 times 9 minus x. Then they said in each p equals 2q's. That means 2q equals to p. P, I know what is it. What is the area of p? It's 4 times x. So 4 times x, which is p, should equal to 2 of this area, which is 4 times 9 minus x. Okay, no need for this one. Okay, to make life easier, we can divide by 2, both sides of the equation. So we got 2x equals 4 times 9 is 36 minus 4x. Good. Let's take the x to this side. So it will be 2x plus 4x equals 36. Now 6x equals 36 divided by 6 divided by 6. X equals 6. So my answer should be 6. It is C, option C. Again, we have another question that gives me 4 points. Okay, question 19. A box of a fruit contains twice as many apples as pears. So let's assume that apples is x and pear is y, okay? Since they said in a twice double of apples, let's say this is 2x and this is 1x, okay? Hassan and Lilia divided them up so that Hassan had twice as many pieces of a fruit as Lilia. Which one of the following statement is always true? Okay, let's write a ratio or a fraction of apples 2 to 3, because the total amount of the fruits, it's a 3x, so we will write it as a 3. So 2 to 3, he will take 2 to 3, and she will take 2 to 3. So one of these statements should be always true. And if we discuss it all, we will find that Hassan took as many pears as Lilia got apples, because they can exchange between the fruits. So basically, option E is the correct answer. Okay, we reached question 20, guys. This question discussed the distances between 3 villages. They are related to each other by different ways. The question says there is a top or above village and a down one and a middle one, related to each other in a different ways. They said if you take the direct road between U and D, or the up or the youthful downed village, this road, the direct one, is 1 kilometer shorter than the long road. First of all, guys, we will represent each road by a variable. So let's assume that this is X road, this is Y road, this is Z road, because the question asked me to find the shortest path between them all. Okay, so I need to use the simultaneous equation in this question and write different equations, relate these X and Y and Z together, and see how can we solve such a question. Okay, so first of all, they said the direct road, DU, which is X, it's 1 kilometer shorter than the total length of X, of Y and Z. Okay, so X plus 1 equals Y plus Z. This is my first equation. Okay. The second equation, they say from the down to the middle, from this one, which is Z, it's 5 kilometer longer. The long road is 5 kilometer longer than the short. So down to middle, which is Z plus 5 equals Z plus 5 equals Y plus X. Okay. And the last one, which is from the down one, where is it? Okay, from the U to the middle, which is Y here, it is 7 kilometers than the direct one. So it's Y plus 7 equals Z plus X. Okay. Guys, as you see here, we have 3 types of, okay, I will change the color to rewrite the equations in the term of each variable alone. Then I will substitute it in a different equation. First of all, we will write this as X equals Y plus Z minus 1. And here we go. Z equals Y plus X minus 5. And here, Y equals Z. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Y equals Z plus X, this is X, Z plus X minus 7. So I have a new equations, each one in the term of other two, the others two. Type. Change the color again. Okay. Let's take the value of X in one of these equations and this X and substitute it in one of these equations. No matter which one you will start with, you will get finally the same results. Okay, let's take equation number 2, which says Z equals Y plus X. Instead of X, I will use Y plus Z minus 1. Okay, then minus 5, which is here. Okay, I don't know if this color is suitable for your eyes. Okay. Type. Let's continue doing this. Z equals Y plus Y is 2Y plus Z. Negative 1 minus 5 is negative 6. Good. Let's continue. Z with this Z, if we take it to this side of the equation, it's going to give us a 0 because Z minus Z is 0. So 0 equals 2Y minus 6. If we solve this simple equation, we will get 2Y equals 6 divided by 2 gives us Y equals 3. So this is my first part, which is Y equals 3. Good job. So I find the first one, the first line, the first distance between them. Okay. Let's keep what we got here. It's Y as a 3, and we will erase this and keep this part in order to use it again. So Y equals 3. Okay. Now, let's go to this part and see how can we use the value of Y in this case. We will say instead of Y, it's a 3, right? Equals Z plus X minus 7. Good. Let's have one of these variables. Okay, is it plus 7 plus 7? That means Z plus X equals 10. Z plus X equals 10. If I need to find X in the term of it, I can say X equals 10 minus Z, right? Good. Okay. Type. Instead of X, I will write here the value of it. Let's choose the second one. So we say Z equals Y. We know it's a 3, so I'll put a 3 plus. What is X in the term of Z? It's 10 minus Z. Good job. Minus 5, as you know. Let's collect like terms together. So 3 plus 10 is 13. Minus 5, it's 8. So 8 minus Z equals Z. Good job. Let's take the Z to this part. We will have 2Z equals 8 divided by 2 divided by 2. So Z equals 4. So this is my second line. So Z equals 4. So now I know two of them. It's easy to find the last one. Let's substitute in any of them. Let's see in the value of x. X equals y, which is a 3, plus z, which is 4, minus 1. So x equals 7 minus 1, which is 6. Now I find the three lines or the three paths. Okay, so it's a 3, 6, and 4. They ask me to just mention or circle the answer of the shortest line, which is a 3. So my answer is C. Good. Let's go back to the exam and see question 21. Okay. Okay. In a particular fraction, the numerator and denominator are both positive. So this is a very important information to put in mind. My numerator and denominator are both positive. Okay. The numerator of this fraction is increased by 40%. When I say increased, so I'm going to find the multiple of the increasing that it got. It was 40%. It was 40%, and I have the full numerator 100%, so it's increased by 1.4. Okay? By what percentage should its denominator be decreased so that the new fraction is doubled the original fraction? Okay, so my new fraction is going to be doubled by the original fraction. I will use the, okay, so we said that 1.4 over the denominator, I don't know what is it, it's equals double of it, right? Okay, let's do a cross multiplication that makes 2x equals 1.4. عرفتوا that 1.4 is 100 plus 40, which is 140%, which equals to 1.4 as a decimal. Okay, divided by 2, x equals 0.7, right? Type 0.7 is the numerator which needs to be increased. To have it full, يعني 1 whole minus 0.7 equals 0.3. So my answer is C, which is 30%. Okay? Let's move on. Question 22, also a 5-point problem. So we start to have more critical questions. You need to think deeply in each question from now on. Okay, let's see this question. They say a triangular pyramid is built with 20 cannonballs, as shown. Okay, so we have 20 of these balls. Each cannonball is labeled with one of the letters A, B, C, D, E. So we have 4 types of letters. There are 4 cannonballs with each type of label. Okay. This picture shows the labels on the cannonball of 3 of the faces of the pyramid. What is the label on the hidden cannonballs in the middle of the 4th face? So we have one ball missed. To know what is it labeled, we will see. First of all, you have to know that each type of labels has 4. Wait. So it is 5. It's 5 letters, as you see. Okay, maybe this color. Okay. So we have 5 letters and divided by 20 balls. So we have 4 balls. Each time they have the same letter. Okay, so 4 letters of A, 4 letters of B, and so on. Let's see how can we discuss this. First of all, you have to pay attention that this is a 3D shape. So if you find this D on the corner and this D in the corner, that means it is the same ball but showed in 2 different sides. Okay, so let's put this in mind. I will use simple way to solve this question. Let's see. if I make a table and I write what I can see in each row. So I have the last one, the third one, the second, and the first. So the last one, let's write all letters we can see in the down one. So it's D, E, C, A, and C, B, A, D, sorry, and A, E, B, C. Okay, and let's write what is at the top before يعني at the third one. The third row, BED, and we have EAB, and the last one, DCE. Okay. And the second row, CA, BC, and AB. Good job. And finally, we have the same ball at the top. It's only one ball. It has the letter D. Okay, let's put what we have said on mind, that we're going to cross, يعني to have the letter repeated in the last or in the front. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be two balls. It's only one ball. For example, this D and that D means it's one ball of D, letter D. Good. Okay, I will see how many A's we have here, how many B, how many C, and how many D, and how many E. Okay, let's calculate the A. We have here one ball, two balls, and this is repeated, so it's only two balls. As you see, this one and that one is the same ball, but in different point of view. So it's 2A. I'm so sorry for this. B, let's calculate the B. We have one here and one there, so it's only two. And the C, we have one repeated on the corner, so this is one ball of C, and here we go, another one, so it's two. And about the D, we have only this one and that one, which is the same, it's one ball of D. And finally, E, we got two balls. Okay. In this case, on the third one, okay, let's see how many A's do we have. We have only one A, as you see. Okay, and about the B, we have only, as we said, it is repeat, it's the same ball, so it's only one B. And about the C, we have only one C. And D, we got only one also. And E, here we go, we have two balls of E. Good. Okay, let's find here. This is the same ball of A, so A equals 1, B equals also 1, so, and C equals 1, and there's no D. And here we go, we have one D. Let's add up how many A's together, how many balls that catch the number, the letter, sorry, A or B or C together, and find the total of it. Okay, so we have here 2 of A and 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we used all balls that collect the letter A. So A is done, so no way to have this option, no way. Okay, let's see how many B's we got. We have here 2B, and 1 is 3, and here we go, one more, it's 4, so no way to have the B, so because we used it all. And C, 2, plus 1 is a 3, plus 1 is 4. Also, we have no way to have it C. And about the E also, let's see, on we have 2 and 2, it's 4, it's done. Let's see D. D, we have here one ball that had the letter D and one ball in this phase, in this row I mean, so 2 plus 1 is a 3. So we miss one ball with the letter D. My option is letter D. So this is a 5-point question. As you see, as long as you go more, the question gets more difficult, or I don't like the word difficult, but I mean it needs you to think deeply. Okay. The 6-digit number 2A, B, C, D, E, okay, is multiplied by 3, and the result in the 6-digit number A, B, C, D, E was the sum of the digit. What is the sum of the digit for this number? First of all, I will write what is this. Okay, let's write it here. 2. I'll write this as an equation. They said this number 2A, B, C, D, E multiplied by 3, and the result was the number below. Where is it? It is here. It's A, B, C, D, E, and 2. Good. We will start on this question thinking each part alone. Okay, so let's see. We multiply 3 by E, and we got 2. So E times 3 equals 2, which is impossible. So for sure, this 2 is the ones of the new number, which is a 12. So that is a 12. And we have the tens regrouping at the top here. What's the number you multiplied by 3 to get a 12? For sure, it's 4. That's good. So I will erase each E I see by 4. So I will use here. Okay, and here as well, since I know it. And here we go, it's 4. Good job. We will continue same way to figure out what is the remaining. So E equals 4. Then we multiply the 3 by something, and we add 1 to it to get 4. So 3 times D plus 1 equals 4, right? Good. So if I make this equation, minus 3 minus 3, 3D equals 3 divided by 3 divided by 3. Sorry, minus 1 one. So D equals 1. This is my third number to figure out. So I will erase everything, and I'll keep here. So D equals 1. Yes. And here we go. D equals 1. Good. Let's continue same way. 3 times C. As you see, we have no remaining or no regrouping part. So 3 times C equals 1. 3C equals 1. For sure, the one here is not 3 times anything makes 1. So we can say that it is the ones of the number. So in the multiples of 3, we have 21. So this is 21. This is the 1, this is the 2 for sure. Okay, so it is 7. C equals 7. Good. So let's erase the C and write 7 and continue this way. Okay. Okay. 7. Good job. Let's continue. 3 times B plus 2 equals 7. 3 times B plus 2 equals 7. Okay, if I minus 2, I'll have 3B equals 5. And for the 3 multiples, for sure, it's not a 5, it is 15. So we can say that B equals 5 because 5 times 3 is 15. So instead of B, it's 5. Okay, here we go. We have 5 here. Finally, I reach the A, so we have no regrouping, right? Yes. 3 times 2 equals 5. 3 times A equals 5. Yeah, guys, we forgot to put the 1 at the top, so it's 15. So 3 times A plus 1 equals 5. Okay. 3 times A plus 1 equals 5, which is for sure minus 1, so 3A equals 4. Of course, it's not a 4, it's a 24. So A equals 8. This is my last number to figure out. So A equals 8. Okay, I'm not done yet because they asked me to find the sum of the digit of this number, which is the last number. So I will add everything up. So we will see that this is 10 and this is 20 and 7. It is a 27. So it's B. Question 24. A box contains only green, red, blue, and yellow. So 4 colors of balls. There is always at least 1 green ball amongst 27 balls chosen from the box, always at least 1 red ball amongst any 25 balls chosen, and also 1 at least blue ball of any 22 balls chosen, and always at least 1 yellow amongst any 17 balls that chosen. Okay, this question needs you to use the inequalities, if you remember this term. Okay, I will collect my information and write down. So we have red, blue. I will use the initial letter for each color. So we have green, red, blue, and yellow. So G, R, B, Y. Okay, they are always at least 1 green. So the green, it's 1 out of 27 balls. Okay, so for sure. And they said also that, okay, red are, okay, sorry, not equal. We'll write a ratio, okay? It's 1 out of 25. And blue, it's 1 out of 22. And yellow, 1 out of 17. Okay, you have to put in mind that if I take 1 green of the 27 balls, so we will have 26, right? 26 balls. So I will use this to write an inequalities that says I will exclude the green and write red plus B plus Y less than or equal to 26 because they said at least. Okay. From this one also, I will say that if I exclude the red, I will have green plus blue plus yellow is less than or equal to 24 because I took 1 red ball. From the before the last, blue, so we have green plus red plus yellow less than or equal to 21. And final one, if you took the yellow ball, you will get green plus red plus blue less than or equal to 16. Okay, we have those 4. inequalities, I will add them all together. Okay. In this part, R, 1, 2, 3. So it's a 3R. Okay. And 1, 2, 3 greens. So plus the 3 greens, 3G. And 1, 2, 3 blues, plus the 3B. Okay. And also 3Y, plus the 3Y, less than or equal to 26 plus 24 plus 21 plus 16, that will give us 87. So my inequality, I will rewrite it here, 3R plus the 3 green plus 3 blue plus the 3Y less than or equal to 87. Okay, let's take the 3 as a common factor in here. Red plus the green plus the blue plus Y less than or equal 87. Divide both inequality by the same number by 3. So red plus the green plus the blue plus Y. That's what I need to find because they ask me what is the largest number of balls. So how many balls in all different colors is less than or equal to 87 divided by 3, which is 29. So your answer will be B, which is 29. So in this case, we use the inequalities and we arrange them. Pay attention just to take off the color they said. In this case, they said even at least one green color, so the rest is 27. So you take one from the 27, it's 26, and so on. Okay, this is a very important point. Okay. Question 25, also with the 5 points. So we have reached the high order thinking question in this case. Okay, so this is a soccer ball is made of white hexagons and black pentagons. So we have two different type of polygons in this ball. Okay, as seen in the picture, there are total of 12 pentagon. Guys, this is a tricky question. Okay, pay attention to it. 12 pentagons. How many hexagons are there? You can see that this picture shows me the half of the ball, right? Okay, let's count how many hexagons and how many pentagons are there. I will see pentagons. Let's count the black ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have here 6 pentagons are shown in this face, okay? They said it's a 12 pentagon. Okay, I will put this in mind. Then I will count the hexagons that I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Since I can see 6 pentagons and the total is 12, that means I can see exactly the half of the ball. That's cool. And now I see it's a 10 hexagon, right? And they ask me how many hexagons in all. So I can tell that there are another 10 in the other half. So it is a 20. My option is 20. Okay, let's continue question 26. As we know, we're still in the question that gives us 5 points. So this is kind of high order thinking question, as we said before. Okay, let's read it. 2021 colored kangaroo are arranged in a row and are numbered from number 1 to 2021. Each kangaroo is colored either red, gray, or blue. Amongst any 3 consecutive kangaroos, there are always kangaroos of all 3 colors. So the colors are repeated to make a pattern. Better guesses the colors of 5 kangaroos. These are his guesses. Kangaroo number 2 is gray. Kangaroo number 20 is blue. Kangaroo number 202 is red. And kangaroo number 1002 is blue. Kangaroo number 2021 is gray. Only one of his guesses is wrong. Okay, we're going to start thinking about these colors and how can we arrange them in a certain way to have this pattern. Okay, I will draw 3 columns, and I will write the colors red, gray, and blue. Okay. Let's start in the beginning to find the order of these kangaroos as we see, and then we will discuss what would we have as a result. Let's assume that we started with the color red. So kangaroo number 1 will be red, kangaroo number 2 will be gray, 3. Since they said consecutive, guys, okay, this is a very key word, a very important keyword. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and 21, and I won't continue, of course, till 2021. I will discuss what I have here, as you see. Okay, let's discuss the blue. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So I should have at least one option of these to understand it. Number 2 is gray, so this is a correct guess. Okay, so any number which is a multiple of 3 should give me a blue color of kangaroo, blue kangaroo, I mean. Okay, let's see what he has. He said kangaroo 20 is a blue. As you see, no way to have 20 in the blue column. So I guess this is the wrong guess of Badr. Okay, so here we go. And if we continue discussing, يعني 202 is a red. Okay, this is the easiest way to find the answer, guys. This is the easiest way to arrange them and discuss it logically, okay? So I guess you cannot, يعني, you don't have to continue doing this farther than 21. Okay, so this is his wrong guess. I'm sorry. Okay. We reach now to question 27. And it is a nice question. I love it. Okay. A 3 times 4 times 5 cuboid, which means these are the dimension of it, 3, what's wrong? Okay, I should press here. Okay, so this is a 3 dimensions. Okay, we have a 3, 4, and 5. As you see, this is a cube. Our cuboid consists of 60 identical small cubes. A termite eats. It's a kind of worm. Its way along the diagonal from P to Q. So it's started from Q to reach P or vice versa, no matter. This diagonal doesn't, look at this, doesn't intersect the edges of any small cube. So it doesn't go this way, okay? And how many of the small cubes does it pass through on its journey? So no way to reach from Q to P, either the diagonal part or going this way. So let's count the cube that it could start with. Let's assume started with here, and pay attention not to repeat the same cube because it is 3-dimensional. So this is cube number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and this is 5 also, okay? So here we go, 5, 6, 7, this is 7 again, 8, 9, and 10. So how many cubes does it eat to reach the P without going diagonally? It's choice C. Okay. This question is really one of the most critical questions in the exam. I need you just to think about it very deep, and you can pause the video as, once you need to, and we will discuss how can we do such a question like this. In a town, there are 21 knights, okay, who always tell the truth, okay, and 2,000 knaves who always lie. Okay, so we have two kind of people, knights and knaves. A judge divided 2,020 of these 2,021 people into 1,010 pairs. So they put them in a pairs. Every person in a pair described the other person as either a knight or a knave. As a result, 2,000 people were called knights and people were called knaves. How many pairs of two knaves were there? Okay, so we will see. First of all, we have a 20, as long as we took one from the 2021, so let's assume we have a 20 knights. Before we start like this, let me tell you the pairs that we can have. Either we have knights to a knight, or we can have knights to a knave. Let's represent it like this, or we will have knave to knave, right? We have three options of this. We're going to divide the 20. My question asked me to find how many pairs of knights together we have. As long as we have 20 people who tells the truth, who's the knights, so I'm gonna divide it into pairs. So I will have 10 as knight to knight. So this is 10 group of knight to knight. Good. Now I still going to have another 10 because it's a 20. So I took 10 groups of having this. I still have 10. I will divide it by 2 also. It's equals to 5. So we have here 5 because I divided to 2 because here we have knight to knave, okay? So we have here 5 because the 10, if I divide it into 2, that means 5 repeated pairs of knaves to knights will be collected together. So we have 5 groups and 10 groups, which includes just a knight. I will exclude these groups which tells the truth all the time. So 10 plus 5, we have 15 pairs of knights. I will take out these 15 from the 1,010 minus 15. Okay, here we go. 10. Okay, here we go. This is 10, this is 9 also. Okay, 10 minus 5 is 5, 10 here minus 1 is 9, and another 9 minus 9. So I have 995 groups of knaves. Okay, question 29. Each of these 6 teams, A, B, C, D, E, and F, plays one match against every other team. Okay, so no repetition in the game, in the teams, in the game. So each team will play with the other team one game only. In each round of matches, 3 take places simultaneously. So it is a 3, okay, simultaneously. Okay. A TV station has already decided which match it will broadcast for each round, as shown in the table. In which round will Team D play against Team F? Okay, so we need to arrange all the matches we have in order to figure out in which broadcast or which time of broadcasting this D will play against F. Okay, let's see how can we do this. I will continue filling this table in order to have the same conditions they say. So A is played with B, so no way to play again, neither A or B. Okay, so I still have C, D, E, F. Right, let's write C and discover. C here played with D and C here played with A. And we still have E and F since E played. Okay, so C with E, let's assume this. Or you know what, we can do it in another way. Let's write or possible. Let's write, this is easier way, guys. Okay, I'll figure it out right now. Okay, what are the matches that A will play? A will play against B, A will play against C, A will play against D, C, D, E, and F. Since they say no repetition, guys, so I will write the matches that B going to play with without repeating. So, where can I write more? Okay, I'll use this part. B will play with A. This is an already match, so I'm not going to repeat it. So B is going to be played with against C, B, C, or B, D, B, E, and B with F. Good. Let's go for choice of. Okay, you know what? I will use the whiteboard. Okay, I'll write them here, all options. Okay, A with B or A with C. Good. Now B is going to play with a leftover from these teams. So B with C, B with D, B with E, and B with F. Okay. C. Now C played with A and played with B, so no need to repeat. So C played with D and C played with F, right, with E. Good. And now also we have E. Okay. Okay, E played with A, so I won't write it again, and played with B and played with C. So now it's gonna play with D and F, right? Now F played with A and played with B, played with C, played with, so just D left, D. Okay, F with E played, yes, so it's only F with B. I will go back and I will copy the, okay, I'll see the table, A, B, C, D, A, E, okay, how can I cut this? Okay. Okay, I will write down the options. They wrote the podcast 1, podcast 2, podcast 3, podcast 4, and that's it, I guess, for 4 rounds. A, B. Okay, A, B. And we have C, D. And we have AE, and we still have EF, sorry, EF, and AC. Okay, so we have one more round, which is 5. Okay, I'm going to arrange these possible options in the table to see in which case we're looking for D and F. D and F, where is it? D and F. So we're going to find this in which podcast is going to be. Type A played with B and played with E and played with C. So no way to repeat A again. So I won't write anything related to A and B. So I still have C. Let's see. Here it's played with A. So let's take this out, cross out. And I will cross out everything we have here. A, B, and AC. C, D, AE. Okay. And CD is cancelled also. And AE is cancelled. EF is cancelled. And AC is cancelled. Okay, from this option, we have A with D. I will see where to place A with D. I cannot put it here. I cannot put it here. I cannot put it here. So I can either make the podcast for 2 or 4. So A with D. If I put it here, so D will play twice. So no way. So I will take this one to podcast 4. AD. Let me choose the red one. Okay. So this is AD. Good. We'll take this one. Okay. And AF. Let's see where to put AF. No way to put it here. No way to put it here or here or here. So we have only one choice, which is here, AF. Good. Let's continue doing the same way, guys. B with C. No way to have B again here. Here we can do this, but C is playing here, so we cancel this choice. Here we can put it, of course. B, C, and here we can put it. So we have 2 options to have it here and there. Let's leave it, so to decide which one. B, D. Okay, B is not here, D is here. And also we have here B, D. And here no D, or here we have many options to have it. Type. You know what, I'm looking for something for sure. It's done. Then we can figure out how to place the other ones. Type BE, no way to have it here, so we have it here, BE. Okay. Good. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is done. This podcast is done. Type. Let's continue here. We have EF or AD. We still have B with C. So B with C is here. Okay. So this is done. Okay, let's continue what we have left here. BF, no way to have it here. Could be here or here. Okay, if we put it here, let's assume BF here. Okay, type BF here. So B will play again with D here. So BD here. So BF here and BD there. Okay, CF. We still see having CF. So CF, no way to have it here, no way to have it here. So here we have CF. Okay. CF. Okay. And why not to have CE here? Okay, CF. Okay, let's continue and see what's wrong going. CE, no way to have E here. And no way to have C here, so we will switch this one. Okay, so we'll have CE here. Okay, and CF here. Sorry, CD here. Okay, so we cancel CD and CF. Okay, we have CE. No way to have it here. We took it, okay, CE, done. So we still have those 2 matches, ED and FD. If I take FD here, it could work, but EF cannot work because we have E played already. So ED, FE is here. FE is here. FD is here. Oh my God. Sorry guys. So FD is here, and finally ED will be there. Here we have EF, guys. Okay. A, because A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, that is correct. And A, B, C, D, E, F. 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 Okay, let's go back to the question and see which one they are asking for. They are asking about the DF game. Okay, guys, DF game. So in which podcast? It's going to be in podcast 1. So as you see, we may have something placed wrong at the first round. Then we will see how can we exclude it and include it in the correct podcast. Done. So my choice will be round 1 or podcast 1. And here we reached question 30, which is the last question in this exam. The diagram shows a quadrilateral divided into 4 smaller quadrilaterals. So as you see, okay, with a common vertex K. The other labeled points divided the sides of the large quadrilateral into 3 equal parts, which is a very important point. Then numbers indicate the area of the corresponding small quadrilateral. What is the area of the shaded part? Okay. Let's see, what did they say? They said there is a common point. Okay. They said there is a common point, which is K for each of these quadrilateral, as you know. And from my background knowledge, if I use this point to connect the corners of the main quadrilateral, I will cut the shape equally. Since this is the midpoint of this segment, the long one, and this is the midpoint of the long segment, and so on. Okay, I will draw a line from K to connect each corner. Okay. Okay. Here a line. Okay, let's use the line, which is, which one? This one, right? Okay. Sorry. Okay, we'll use this one. So, from this point to K, and from K to this corner, O, let's fix it, to the corner, and we still have another one, which is at the top, and here we go. They said each one of these are separated into 2/3. Okay, so I will assume that each one makes X and Y and variables like this in order to have the shapes related to each other in a simultaneous equation. So if we look at this, let's assume this is Y and this is 2Y, this is Z and this is 2Z, and this is X and this is 2X, and what else? X, Y, Z, W, let's say this is W, this is 2W. Okay, I will write a simultaneous equation using the values that I have here. Okay, from the first quadrilateral shape, which is this one, okay, I can tell that 2x plus 2y equals 10. Good. And x plus w equals 8. And 2w plus 2z, oh sorry, 2w plus 2z equals 18. Okay, I will number the equations. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. And this is a 3. Let's take equation number 1 and 2 and use the elimination style or elimination method in order to figure out one of the variables. So I will rewrite them here. 2x plus 2y equals 10. Here we have x plus w equals 8. Good job. I took equation number 1 and equation number 2, and I will use elimination, as we said, in order to have it done. Okay. Oh, what's wrong? Okay. My God. So. Okay, let's multiply this equation by 2 in order to write w in the term of y. Okay, so if we multiply it by 2 to have 2x plus 2w equals 16, correct? Minus 2x plus 2w equals 10. If we subtract these two equations, I will get rid of the x. So we have 2w minus 2y equals 6. Let's take out the 2 as a common factor. So we have 2w minus y equals 6. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So w minus y equals 3. Now let's write the y, the w in the term of y. So w equals, let's take the y here, so it's a 3 plus y. Okay, this equation, I will use it in order to substitute it because I need a relationship between z and w. But I have it z with y. I need to write y again in the term, the w again in the term of y. So we will use equation number 3, 2 times this value of w plus 2z equals 18. Let's distribute the brackets. So it's 6 plus 2y plus 2z equals 18. Good. Minus 6 minus 6. That means 2y plus 2z equals 12. Let's take the 2 away. So y plus z equals 6, right? No, sorry, oh yes, equals 12, sorry. Equals 12. Now divide by 2, divide by 2. Y plus z equals 6. What is y plus 6 plus z, guys? It is the area that I need to find. So this area is equal to 6. So option C is the correct answer. So that was the 4th level for graders, 7th and 8th graders. And here we go, we're done with part 2. Hopefully you understand how can we solve and analyze such a problem solving like this, word problems I mean. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. This is Hنادي Bitar Kangaroo competition from Hisas Online. Thank you very much. We will wait for you to register in this competition and wait for 2022 questions. Thank you very much. See you soon.